Thank you. You ain't wearing a wire, are you?
No.
All right. I was talking to my lawyers. They said something to me. I can't believe it. Did you really find $1 million in the trunk of a car and turn it in? Did you do that? You did that for real, huh? My man. Good for you. You know Johnny Law got it, though, right?
Maybe.
Ain't no maybe about it, Mr. Richie. You know he got it. You turned that money in, he took it, and you ain't get nothing for it, did you? Why you do that?
It was the right thing to do.
Oh, that's true. That's a good answer. It was the right thing to do. The question I have, the question I've been asking myself is, would you do it again? I mean, that's a lot of money. That's a long time ago. Many car payments ago, many child support payments ago. So I said to myself, the only way to find out is to find out.
Bribery, extortion, murder, racketeering.
You give me an address, I'll make sure the car's there, I'll make sure that money's in that trunk.
No thanks.
You sure? Come on now, Richie, what, you think that impresses me, huh? You think that you better than them? You ain't no better than none of them other cops. In fact, you the same as them. You are them. Let me ask you this. Do you really think that putting me behind bars is gonna change anything on them streets? Them dope fiends are gonna shoot it, they're gonna steal from it, they're gonna die for it. Put me in or out ain't gonna change one thing.
And that's the way it is.
That's just the way it is. So what we got, Richie? We got me and you sitting here. You got that little snitch-ass driver for my brother. You got a little bit of powder. You're gonna need more than that, Richie.
I got possession, supply, conspiracy, bribing a law officer. I got people who attest to seeing you kill in cold blood. I got your offshore bank accounts, your real estate, your businesses, all bought with money from heroin. And I got hundreds of parents of dead kids, addicts who OD'd on your product, and that's my story for the jury. That's how I make it all stick. This man murdered thousands of people, and he did it from a penthouse driving a Lincoln. Aside from that, you got nothing to worry about.
That's pretty good. But that's why we go to court, isn't it, Richie? Because I got witnesses, too. I got celebrities. I got sports figures. I got Harlem, Richie. I took care of Harlem, so Harlem's going to take care of me. You can believe that.
I got more than that, Frank.
What you got?
I got a line of people wanting to testify against you that stretches out the door and around the block. You damaged a lot of lives, Frank. I got the Mazzano crime family. Remember those boys? You put them out of business.
I ain't got nothing to do with no Mazzanos. Mazzanos ain't got nothing to do with me.
They got everything to do with you.
But they
know why?
Why?
Because apart from the fact that they hate you personally, they hate what you represent.
I don't represent nothing but Frank Lucas.
You sure? Black businessman like you? You represent progress. The kind of progress that's going to see them lose a lot of money. With you out of the way, everything can return to normal.
My man. You know what normal is to me, Richie? I ain't seen normal since I was 6 years old. Normal is seeing the police ride up to my house, dragging my little 12-year-old cousin out and tying him to a pole, shoving a shotgun in his mouth so hard they bust his teeth. Then they bust 2 shotgun shells in his head and knock his fucking head off. That's what normal is to me. I don't give a fuck about no police then. I don't give a fuck about no police now. Shit. You know what? You can do whatever you want to do. So it don't mean nothing to me for you to show up tomorrow morning with your head blown off. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, Frank, get in line. That one stretches around the block, too.
All right. What you want to do?
You know what you gotta do.
What you want me to do, snitch? Huh? I know you don't want to give up no cops. What you want? You want gangsters? Pick one. Jew gangsters, Mick gangsters, guineas. They've been bleeding Harlem dry since they got off the boat, Richie. I don't give a fuck about no crime figures. You can have them.
I'll take them, too.
You'll take them, too. No, you didn't. You talking about police? You want police? You want your own kind.
They're not my kind. They're in business with you, Frank. They ain't my kind. They ain't my kind, like the Italians are not yours. All right?
What can you promise me, Richie?
I can promise you, you lie about one name, you'll never get out of prison. You lie about $1, one offshore account, you'll never get out of prison. Now you can live life rich in jail for the rest of your born days, or be poor outside for some of them. That's what I can promise you.
I want them cops, Richie. That's what I want. I want them cops that took that money out of my pockets. Give them to me.
Right. Okay. Hey, Spearman.
Yeah.
So these guys are all connected up to Gwyn, all right? So this guy here, he's in uniform, Spring
Police
71.
officers were arrested today on charges of taking bribes from drug traffickers.
The investigation into police corruption has swept through New York's drug enforcement ranks, broadened today with the arrest of under arrest.
In what is being called the city's largest police corruption scandal, 32 more officers were indicted today in federal court on bribery charges.
These police officers will face stiff prison terms, say federal prosecutors, if found guilty.
A report by federal investigators into New York's ever-widening police corruption scandal claims that more than half of the city's officers assigned to drug enforcement have engaged
That's his name?
in some
Yeah.
form of corruption.
He was a wing. Everybody was sleeping.
The elite narcotics squad, SIU, have led to the arrest of more New York City detectives.
Convicted of extortion, members of New York City's Special Investigations Narcotics Unit will face sentencing today in federal court.
McNamara, Randazzo, Trupo. You are special.
It's good work, Frank. You know, you don't want to drink or something? Celebrate?
You got any holy water?